come from diverse backgrounds, each with our own experience, dreams, and aspirations. Yet despite our differences, our shared threads of humanity weave together a tapestry of purpose, culture, and belonging. At SMUD, our threads are bound by a common purpose and our shared values of leadership, integrity, ingenuity, and community. From our field crews to our customer care teams and engineers, we work side by side through storms and bright skies, lighting homes and hearts. Bound by the common threads of energy and humanity, we're committed to the belief that together, when we share, embrace, and celebrate our diversity, we create a stronger, more vibrant place to work, live, and thrive. Through respect, inclusion, listening, and learning, we're choosing progress every day. With every choice we make, a beautiful tapestry of connection and community is created, one thread at a time. SMUD, powering forward together. This is Teachable Moments with April podcast, and you guessed it, I'm your host, April. If you're a returning listener and a part of the Teachable Moments with April podcast family, welcome back. For those of you who are checking me out for the first time, well, hello and welcome. To everyone listening, look for the teachable moments that are all around you. Enjoy. Good afternoon, Miss Mary.
Good afternoon, April. How are you today?
I'm good. So, me and Miss Mary were in the kitchen, and we still are, talking about some things that we individually saw on the news, talking to other people in our neighborhood, our community, about the migrants. So I'm going to have Miss Mary share whatever she would like to share about what she's seen on the news today and the day before that and the day before that. And then we're going to talk about what our thoughts are about it. Is that okay, Miss Mary?
Sounds good.
All right. So, Miss Mary, what did you see recently about the migrants? I'm not sure if it was here because I see something in passing, but I didn't really look at it. I don't know if it's here in Chicago. I think it's a little bit of both. And in New York, about them going door to door.
I'm not sure either. It was like I went past it because I have a very heavy schedule today, and but I do like to try to get the news, the local news, and what is on YouTube and so forth to keep me updated. I just don't like to stay too in tune with the migrants because I have a lot of things going on with me personally that I'm trying to get straightened out, and I cannot get absorbed in the migrants. But on this morning, I'll start with this morning. I was looking at the news, and it was just like a fleeting moment. They do not give you any details about anything. They were saying like the migrants has now began to go door to door. I don't know if they're asking for food, clothing, could they move in? I haven't a clue because they didn't give you any detail. They said the migrants has now began to go door to door. But then my brain got jarred because I was out yesterday trying to complete quite a few chores that I had to do, and it seemed like everyone had the same idea. We was playing bumper cars. It was really crowded, and there was a lot of cars out, and I happened to turn into Walmart. I needed to pick up an item out of Walmart, and I didn't want to go too far because they said that it was going to rain. And I happened to look over, and I seen a young man, Hispanic descent, had a cardboard and he was holding it up. He wasn't at Walmart. He was at the car wash. He was sitting on the curb. He was standing by the curb. And then I looked down, and there was a lady. She had a baby with a blanket and a little, I would say maybe a 2 or 3 year old child with her. And it had started to drizzle. And I don't know what the sign said because I have to stay focused, especially when the traffic is bad. I didn't want to rear end someone or run over a pedestrian. And she was just sitting there, and they were looking for assistance of some type. I couldn't say what kind it was. But it behooves me, which I cannot understand. The governments keep yelling about how many thousands of dollars they are giving the migrants. If they're giving them money, then why are the migrants on the street in our neighborhood? Are they expecting us to take them in? They having to pitch tents and stuff in our neighborhood. Are we supposed to feel sorry for them and come out and tell them to come in the house? Or what? I mean, I'm confused. But I don't have anything against these migrants. Their life had to be in the total toilet, or they had to be promised a mansion or something. If their life was so bad, they're looking for asylum here, and their asylum is at the police station and on the street. It's cold out there. It's raining. Chicago is a very, 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 we have some bad winters here. And my heart goes out to them because I just can't imagine when I was raising my children. I just can't even fathom being on the street with my children in the rain, snow, and everything else. They say these people don't speak English. Everyone is not nice people. They can be taken advantage of all kinds of ways with them out there on the street with no protection whatsoever. I don't know what. I know people talk. This is just my opinion. I know people to talk. They are still coming in. Now, I know they have cell phones. Haven't they told the other ones that didn't get here yet or is on their way, please don't come, you're on the street? We are living on the streets. So what would make what kind of stipend is the government promising these people? Because they're not sneaking in, they're just walking in. What kind of stipend are you promising these people that they can have if they stay on the street and wait until what? Till you run all the other people out of their houses? I don't get it. I am totally lost. My neighbor once told me I don't think like other people. And I'm very leery of giving my opinions about things. But I get kind of lost on if I left someplace and I got there and I found out it wasn't what I expected. There's no way I'm going to not let my loved ones know that is not what it seemed. Did they promise them to live on the street? Did they promise them a home? And recently I was speaking with a neighbor of mine that he gets around a little bit more than I do. And he did some work at this lady's house. And he said that she's very excited about the government promised her 3 months rent if she let these migrants in. Well, we both discussed that. Okay, if she let them in and he's only 3 months rent, the people do not speak English. They have had no paperwork showing that they had any kind of medical treatment. Do they have a criminal background? Are they going to kill her up in them 3 months and take over her building? What procedures are being put in place to protect the people that are trying to